So here's today's Master of Maths fact. It's 11 times 2 equals 22. Again, I've started you off with some facts, but I know you'll know lots more than that. So have a go at these ones and see which ones you can add. Right, so now we're going to put our division knowledge into some word problems. So this problem is called reunion. Here's our first problem. 50 old school friends were going on a camping trip. 4 people could sleep in each of the tents. What was the smallest number of tents the friends needed to take to make sure that no one slept outside? So the key numbers are that there were 50 people and 4 can go in each tent. So my division I would do to work this out is, I'm going to ask the question, what is 50 divided by 4? There's 50 people, 4 can go in a tent. So let's try this division. So my first question is, how many 4s are in 5s? And that's 1. And then there's 1 remainder. So I'm going to put my 1 there. Now my question is, how many 4s go into 10? Well, that's 4, 8, so that's 2. But I've got a remainder of 2, haven't I? Because I'm 8 and this is 10. So my answer for my maths is 12, remainder 2. Now the question said, what's the smallest number of tents? If I take 12 tents, I'm going to have 2 remainders outside. 2 people are going to sleep outside. So the answer to the question, what's the smallest number of tents? The answer would actually be 13. Because you don't want people sleeping outside. Here's the second question. The 50 friends decided to organise a games afternoon. Each team had to have 6 members. How many complete teams were they able to form? So my numbers here are 50 and 6. So again, this time I'm going to do 50 divided by 6. So this time I've got 6 going to 5. Well, that won't work, will it? Because 6 is obviously bigger than 5. So that would be a 0. You can just put that in to remind me that I've done it. So then I'm going to have to carry over these 5. So now my question is, how many 6s are in 50? And if you know your 6 times tables, I think that's going to be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. So that's as many, so that was 8. And I got to 48, but my number here was 50. So how many have I got remaining? I've got remainder 2. So the question asked, how many complete teams? So the answer for this time is going to be 8. There's 8 complete teams, but 2 people won't be able to take part. But the answer to the question is 8. So then we've got one more question, and then I'll show you your sheet for today. The friends were all so hungry that night, that they ate a quarter of a pie each. How many pies did they need to cut up? So we know there are 50 friends, and we should know from our fractions that a quarter is a 4th, isn't it? So it's actually the same sum as this. My question is, how many 4s go into 50? The other way around, it would be 50 divided by 4, because I've got 50 people and they're going to have a quarter. So my answer is the same, it's 12, remainder 2. But the question is, how many pies did they need to cut up? Well, if they cut up 12 pies, they're only going to get 48 slices, so that's not enough, because they're going to be 2 people without. So again, the answer is 13. They need to cut up 13 pieces of pie to find enough slices for everyone. So here's your sheet for today based on what we've just done. Again, it's called reunion. There's some problems for you there. You need to pick out the numbers and work out which division you need to do. Have a go.